Okay, not sure what happened there. I think I accidentally clicked the finish button. Haha. Okay, so vintage German glass beads, my story, their story, part two. So, like I was saying, I was making jewelry and my sources were running out, and my older brother wanted to learn how to make beads. And so I started researching, trying to find bead masters in Italy and in Germany. And so I started calling around to all of the companies in Rhode Island and New York that were importing beads at the time from Europe and trying to get information of where to go, and finally found some information, and the journey had started. And ultimately what happened was, in this process of trying to find someone who could teach my brother how to make pressed glass beads, actually discovered warehouses and literally tons of old stock, never sold, never used glass beads. These beads, we were shipping them by ocean freight, having large wooden crates made, and literally shipping these crates that weighed like 1,000 pounds, 1,500 pounds at a time of these gorgeous, gorgeous beads. And so that completely changed my business, and started selling beads as opposed to selling finished jewelry to bead stores all across the country and other jewelry designers. And so that's kind of my humble beginnings. And anyway, so instead of ending this, I'm going to turn my camera view around, and I'm going to just show you some of the beads. Now, I obviously don't have the same collection that I had back in the late 80s into the 90s, but I still have a nice assortment of these beads. And partly was because I had boxed them all up and stopped selling them about 10 years ago. And during the pandemic, I started pulling them back out again, and sort of rediscovering my joy and love for these beads, and also discovering that people out there are reappreciating them again as well. So that's been super fun. Some of the things that are most unique about the German beads is the glass. The multicolored glass. And you know, when you hold these beads, you could just feel the quality. There's a weight to them. And I have a gal who's coming to my place here one day a week, and her sole job is sorting, inventorying, and stringing the beads, which has been really, really helpful for me to like get more of them in a state ready to be sold, to get them on my website. You know, it's kind of sad because one day they'll be gone. I mean, not gone, gone. They'll just be in other people's hands. But I feel very fortunate that I still have so many, and that they have been a part of what I what I do for so many years. And so, of course, I have a lot of these beads available on my website. And I also am bringing them to all of my pop-ups and trunk shows, which I don't know how many I have scheduled right now, but it's a lot. We're getting ready to leave. I'm gonna be in oh my gosh, where am I gonna be? I'm gonna be in Minneapolis, Omaha, near St. Louis, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Oklahoma City, Dallas, and then we're doing a whole Southern California. I've even got a pop-up scheduled in Fresno. So this over here is where a lot of the back stock is, and this is the project that my gal's working on. And see how neat she's got everything? These are the trays that she's finished. It's gonna make it so much easier. For shipping, filling orders, all of that. This section over here isn't quite finished yet. Still a little messy. Messy, but good messy. And then if you walk over here to my other section, this is the area that we haven't even gotten into yet. So this is like back stock. So I no longer have literal tons, but I still have a nice selection. So that is my discombobulated story spread out in the 2 videos. Anyway, I hope that was interesting and I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.